Hello, my sweets. Welcome back. Food prep is one of the things that keep us in the kitchen for the longest. So, since we love chicken and in a Ghanaian home we prefer hard chicken, I like to prep it and keep it in my freezer so that cooking will be a breeze. Now, I'm adding hot water to the chicken because I bought this from my local supermarket. If I go to the poultry farm, they would do this there already and probably burn it for me at request. So the ones they have here in Newark, they'll usually burn it for you if you want them to. But because this is from the supermarket, that is not done. So when I bring it home, I like to soak it up a bit in salty hot water. Okay, so once I add the water to it, I allow it to cool down to where my hands can handle it. So you can let it cool completely. This helps me take the supermarket smell out of it. If it's in my head, I don't know, but that's how I like to do it. I'll then scrape any nyama nyama off it and pull out any hairs that I will not be enjoying. I'll then put a rack over my burner to singe the chicken. This does two things. Number one, it'll get rid of the hairline fibers that I can't see or wasn't able to pull off. Secondly, it adds an amazing flavor to our chicken. So if you can, please do not miss this. At first, I washed it off with salt before soaking it for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the water was cool enough for my hand to handle. Now I'm just rinsing it off with some room temperature water. Oh my goodness, this is the best way to prep your chicken for all your Ghanaian recipes that calls for chicken. Okay, I wash it thoroughly for the second time and then I'm going to proceed to cutting it. Please cut your chicken any way that is easy for you. In my case, this is the easiest way for me. It's quick. Y'all already know how much I love my kitchen shears. They do the job so quickly and easily for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. Now, depending on whether I'm using it in soup or stew, I cut it smaller or bigger. For stews, you want it to be on the smaller sides, and for soups, you can cut it big or you can use the same size for everything, okay? Today's special tools goes to Atu's Kitchen in Blofonyo Kumepe and Gloria Mattison. You surely teaching me how to be a couponer this year. Thank you for always watching and engaging in my videos.
Continental food, madam. Food, madam. International food captain. We'll show you how to make pizza, jollof, banku and okra soup, sushi and pastries. All this and more. Sweet agent. Go, 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 gaga, go. Sweet agent. Go, 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 gaga, go. Sweet agent.
Once everything is nicely cut, I'll use a paper towel to clean up the slimy parts that separates the joints and the parts. Nobody want to enjoy that, so I wipe that all off, and I find it very easy using the paper towel, and then I'll take off any excess fat that I will not be needing for my recipe. Now this one, if it's for soup, you can leave it whole, but I'll be using this particular batch for stew, so I'll cut that part in half as well. That is the thigh. Okay, so yeah, that is just how I cut my chicken. If you want me to slow it down, let me know so that I can upload just the cutting part of the chicken. I'll give it a final rinse and then ensure that there's no more water left on it and portion it into my freezer. Now I used to cook 2 chickens or 3 at a time, but now my family is getting smaller. We're like more of a family of 3 right now, so I just cook with 1 because I don't want the food to be in my freezer for too long. So once I've portioned it out into my bags, I'll tie it up, ensuring that I take all the air out, and then into a Ziploc bag, and in my freezer it goes. Now whenever I am ready to use it, especially if I know I'm cooking chicken soup or stew tomorrow, I'll bring it out overnight. You can bring it out and keep it in your refrigerator, but I'll leave mine right on the countertop because I'll be making my stew in the afternoon the next day, and it'll thaw beautifully, and then we'll transfer it into our choice of pot, season it, and then go ahead and cook whatever we want. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you did, please don't forget to share it so somebody else can find it and enjoy it as well. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke onamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all. Sending money any other way? Tap Send is the way to go. Download it today and use our short code SWEETTEAM to get a $15 bonus when you send your first 50. So the person you're sending it to get an extra $15 on us.